Hey, Liam, can you do the intro?
Oh.
You know what, Dylan? You do the first bit.
But Liam, it was his turn.
Just do the first bit.
But... Off with their heads!
What are we gonna do with them, sire?
They should be buried.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Buried Podcast, a podcast where we go out into the internet jungle and bring back hidden gems of lore to the public seeing eye. I'm your host, Declan Grogan, and with me, as always, is Dylan Ward.
Hey, guys.
Jimmy Brown.
I hate whiteboards.
And Liam. I miss him so much.
Me too.
Yeah.
I thought we could do it without him, but it's just so hard.
I mean, I have like a bit, but it's just pictures on my phone. It's just like actual pictures from a vacation I have. It's all I have.
Yeah. Normally I'd try and find something online, but I found out I don't know how to read when he's gone.
Yeah, and I was going to do something on my favorite flavors, but...
I had to try and get to this building, and Liam always walks me across the street to get here, and I almost got hit by a car.
Uh-huh. And then on the other side of his shoulder, me, it's just, I miss that warm skin every day.
I miss that birthmark he has under his left shoulder blade.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, guys. Someone's here. Let me go get it real quick. Guys, I can't do it. Co-Tangle is literally the worst co-host ever. Do you know what he brings up every single day? Our podcast is not about birds, and yet every day he brings up birds. He doesn't seem to understand that the people on the other side of the podcast can't see him. You know, he always says like, "Oh, look at this picture on my phone." And I'm like, "God damn it, Co-Tangle. They can't see." Listen. I know I left in a bit of a tizzy. Yeah. I kind of burned a lot of bridges, but I need you guys. Well, we're doing great without you.
Yeah.
The podcast has never been better.
Never been better.
Okay, I'll just go.
No, wait. No. You know what? We could bring you back.
You mean it?
Yeah.
Hot dog.
All right.
Woo. We're the best boys back in action.
We're in the business again.
The band's back together.
The big boys are back in business.
Back in town.
The big boys
back in town.
Big and big.
Now, Liam, you'll be actually taking your pay cut. But
We won't be talking your pay.
We'll get nothing.
for the 2 minutes of episode I missed.
We're gonna be docking the pay for that, actually.
HR is really on our asses.
Yeah, it's rough.
No,
I don't want to be that type of guy.
Hey, I was the head of HR before I left, so I know what's up. Hey, can I be an HR head again?
We'll think about
No,
it.
Well, why don't we
Co-Tangle's
start you
doing
with
okay
like
at it.
intern?
Okay.
Yeah, you begin mailroom, and then we'll
The mailroom.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I actually love being in the mailroom because I get to be down and dirty with all the Hitler pictures people send us.
Wow.
Hey-o! I'm back, baby!
First five.
That is
Never go podcast.
4 minutes into the podcast, and we've already dropped our Hitler.
We're back in this,
We
boys.
dropped
too
our Hitler,
quick.
just like he should have been.
So just to note, this is our first time recording a podcast all together in the same room.
Yes,
Yeah,
we've
actually never met before. We went when we were playing Second Life back in
We went
2005.
we went on chat roulette and just hit random.
See,
and
we
listened to
actually
the
don't
podcast.
voice chat. We record all of our podcast bits individually and really, really hope that they line up.
Yeah.
We've been
We
really
only have
lucky.
5 episodes. We've recorded like 20,000 episodes.
Oh yeah, we just sent him into
But
the online.
the
area.
5 ones were the only ones that lined up.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's like the Library of Babylon.
All right. Have you guys done any topics while I was gone, or
Yeah, we talked
Yeah,
about
this
really
is
cool
actually the
ones.
end of the podcast. We've done the whole thing. You came in at the very end.
all right? Well, do you mind?
Yeah, I did a really cool one on iFunny.
Oh yeah. What's that? I haven't heard of it.
It's actually this neat little like porn website where they
Go on.
Everyone's laughing the whole time.
yeah.
All right, would you like to go first? Because welcome back.
Would actually really like to go first.
Hey.
So the topic I would like to discuss is a YouTube channel referred to as Ephemeral Rift.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Dylan is familiar. This channel is the type of video it makes is ASMR videos, or should I say ASMR videos?
Okay, I hope that sounds okay.
It's gonna come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
so
I would
uncomfortable.
just murder that in post.
Can you editor's note? Make me sound funny and good.
CGI it.
We'll
Yeah,
actually-
CGI humor.
We'll go back after the podcast with
CGI humor?
the 5-year-old.
Just edit in funny jokes.
Yeah, we'll put in like the Chip and Dale like reverse it.
All right, yes, let's hear it.
But there are a lot of ASMR channels out there. But I think the thing that makes Ephemeral Rift different is that like he's got like characters. So he's got like a bunch of different characters that he does his ASMR videos with. And so he's got about 500,000 subscribers. So he's as far as ASMR channels go, he's big. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like most ASMR channels are. I think it's a very niche kind of thing. A lot of people know what it is, but I feel like very few people like actually listen to ASMR.
to ASMR.
Right, exactly. So I feel like 500,000 is relatively popular for ASMR videos. But like this one posted a week ago. It's Relax with Rob Zombie Ross. So it's literally just a picture of the thumbnail is a picture of him like a Bob Ross, except he's got a zombie mask. And in the video, it's literally just a Bob Ross video, except he just talks about like he'll make like zombie puns and be like, "Oh, we're gonna in the color of brains." You know what I mean? Or like he's got this one. I don't remember the character's name, but he's got this character that like he like sits on a rug and he's got these thick glasses and he's like, "My name is Norman." And he just like talks about fucking like everyone is like a character driven ASMR, and it's so fucking funny.
I kind of want to just listen to those with the characters. Like,
It's just like he puts so much effort into them, you know, because like I feel like a lot of ASMR things are just like, or like even like the role play ones. I'm doing finger quotes for those of you who can't see, which is hopefully all of you. I would hope none of you can see us.
For the readers here, it'd be probably best.
One of them's like, little do they know.
Yeah, for our deaf viewers watching the transcription.
Yeah.
Feeling the braille on their screens.
No, but like I feel like a lot of like ASMR podcast, like I feel like they're just like they're cheap. You know what I mean? It's just like like people just like tapping stuff. You know what I mean? But
Or
like he
just
like
boobs and
like
face.
he like and like the costumes are really elaborate. Like he like puts on like these prosthetic like this one he does where he's like a sea monster and he's got like these like really cool. I'll show you guys a picture. But like he's got these really cool makeup and like these really cool costumes that he does. You know what I mean?
Can you talk about his "Hi, I Brought You an Insert Here" series? Are you familiar?
I'm not familiar.
So
I would assume if I had to guess. It was he finds an interesting object that he thinks will be fun to poke for his ASMR video.
That's what I thought. When I was browsing different ASMR channels, I stumbled upon this one because he did like an 11-part series, each episode being about 5 minutes, where it's titled "Hi, I Brought You an Insert Here." The one that I found was "Hi, I Brought You a Twinkie," in which it's just him. For 5 minutes, he slowly raises his head into the view, and then he slowly moves his hand and places down a Twinkie, and then he slowly brings his hand back, and then he slowly brings his head down. And it's that for 5 minutes. It's really drawn out.
There's no audio?
No, there's music. There's music playing. But, you know, he did this. He's, "Hi, I brought you a bag of chips. Hi, I brought you some compliments. Hi, I brought you some matches." There was one with that alien character.
Yeah.
It's like, "Hi, I brought you like a plumbus," or, you know, like something odd. I can't remember. I can't find it.
And then like, okay, so my personal favorite character is Iggy Manley. And it's basically he does manly ASMRs. He was like because like so some of the jokes because I feel like I haven't watched him in a long time, but like when I used to watch him, Iggy Manley is like the man, like, welcome to my manly ASMR. You know, people call me a misogynist a lot, and I say, what the hell? I don't even give massages. And like he's got like video game controllers. I play video. He's like sandbags. It's just like
he's just doing stand up, like whispering it into a microphone.
Like that's what it is though, because they're so funny.
I have a question though.
Yes.
How far away would somebody have to like chop wood with an axe for it to be like ASMR? Just like in the distance, like.
He does it over.
Like, welcome to my domestic abuse ASMR roleplay. Deborah, I came home from work in this house. Deborah, I come home from work and this house is a mess. Sorry, I was taking care of the kids. Don't raise your voice to me, Deborah. It's just like a like slap. Ow. I'm going to my mother's. Don't you walk out on me. Whisper down.
Aw.
Hello? It's the police. Come out with your hands up. I have my gun with me. I'm gonna cock my gun now.
We'll use force.
We'll have the canines on you in 10.
You fuckers will never take me alive.
Ruff. He's got a gun. Fire. Take the shot.
I'd rather die than go back to the big house.
Just really like,
Cease fire. I said cease.
Jim, Caesar, you're off the squad.
it's a really dark picture.
Honestly.
Terrible. No, and he's also got these ones like he's just he's just a down to earth like chill guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like every once in a while he's like it's kind of like the out of character ones where he just like eats food. And it sounds gross, but like it's just like he like finds like cool craft beer, and, like a nice pizza, and he's like, and he just kind of talks about like whatever he's going like his life, you know, and like he's like talking like he's just like a super chill guy because I feel like a lot of ASMR like it makes me uncomfortable because it's like so some ASMR is like I feel uncomfortable because it's like I know it's a weird person. They're like, hi, welcome to my massage clinic, but he's just like. Yeah, it's just funny.
He's like a regular guy.
He's just a regular dude who's into ASMR.
I could get a beer with him.
Yeah. I could get a beer with him. You meet him in real life.
I could totally crack open a cold little like crinkles paper next to
Guy
my
runs
head.
in. You owe me money. It's like I'll destroy you. And it's like I just broke this bottle.
Do you think that like that sometimes
Yeah,
sometimes ASMR people like can't turn it off in public?
ASMR bank robbery roleplay. Hi, what can I do for you today? Put the money in the bag and nobody loses their life.
Please.
Oh my goodness, please don't shoot. I'm so scared.
Well, when you say like that, it sounds like they want to be shot.
I'm going to now press the silent alarm.
Why did you say that? I'm robbing you.
Oh, I'm pushing the button now.
Put your hands up in the air.
So I hear that you want to try and get this parking ticket taken away.
Yes, Honor. I speak up. I can't hear you. Oh, sorry. Let me move closer to your ear. Oh, hello there.
Sorry, let me just.
Move closer to your
Let me
ear.
just. Your Honor. Your Honor, I swear I wasn't speeding. That cop was blind.
Oh well, when you put it that way.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's very unique from the ASMR. He definitely sets himself apart from the other ASMRs I've watched.
I like it.
The only one that I've ever listened to is called Introducing Miss Pineapple. And he just
Introducing
Never
this
heard that
man?
one.
Yeah. What do you get? You already know a Miss Pineapple? Like, sorry.
Well, I mean, he says, "Hey, I brought you a Twinkie." I think like, "Hey, I brought you a pineapple." But it's like introducing.
Miss Pineapple.
Oh, Miss.
No,
Pineapple.
it's like a whole character.
Okay.
You know?
Well, so okay, a closing note,
The closing note.
ephemeral riff video. There's this one series he does where, cause like like a lot of them are like where it's like role play of like, oh, I'm going into the doctor to get checked up, and they're like, let me plick your ears.
Yeah.
There's one except he doesn't, except the patient is a pineapple. It's like, hi, Mr. Pineapple, how are you? And he like touches the pineapple. He's like, it's just like he's just like, what can I do for you today, Mr. Pineapple? Wow, that's what I mean. It's just like
talks to the
it's just
pineapple.
fucking zany. You know what I mean? I feel like they're very bizarre for ASMR, because ASMR in and of itself I think is bizarre.
It's very bizarre.
But he's really out there, and I think he's hilarious.
He's having fun with it.
Yeah. So that's my topic.
I
Glad
loved
to be
it.
back.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was a good one to start back out on. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, can you walk me across the street next time? I almost got hit by a car.
Did you?
Yeah,
oh.
same.
I like
You got up? Did you press the button?
Yeah, but I got halfway through and I was like, oh, I thought I made it. And I
Hey.
sat down.
Hey, listen up, big guy. You and me, we're gonna cross that street. Just you and me.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Just you and I.
So who wants to go next?
I can't follow that up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A tough
Yeah,
act to follow.
Okay. I haven't done a subreddit one, in a hot second. But,
Okay, let's hear it.
This is something that I actually found about a year and a half ago, and I showed it to Dylan a year and a half ago. I don't know if he remembers it. It's called r// cropped Norris jokes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
see
fucking love crop Norris jokes.
I don't know this.
They're so good.
Yeah. Okay, so
excited.
for like the 0 of you who are below, 12 or whatever, and don't remember Chuck Norris jokes.
Oh, I know.
Everybody.
Who's Chuck Norris?
Yeah, everybody was just like, oh, hey, this guy's so awesome, we're gonna make memes about how great he is. Now, this subreddit decided we're gonna chop off half of all the memes about him.
The bottom text.
Yeah, the bottom text usually, and just like post what it is, and it ends up coming up with stuff that's either incredibly zany and makes no sense, or just incredibly average.
Yeah, just like a very, very mundane task
Yeah.
that like anybody can do.
Like it's stuff like Chuck Norris doesn't need a GPS.
It's like a lawyer reading statements.
All right, one of my favorites is Bill Gates lives in constant fear.
And then it's like Bill Gates lives in constant fear. Picture of Chuck Norris.
I love. There's one that just says, "I eat soup."
My favorite all time is Chuck Norris can never fill out an online form.
There are no lesbians.
Like it just becomes like very, very sad. You know what I mean? Some of them are sad, like Chuck he can't do it. Or like Chuck Norris doesn't I don't know. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups.
Chuck
Yeah.
Norris never says thank you. That's like a BuzzFeed article. TMZ, like, got you page.
Yeah. Chuck Norris once pissed in a truck's diesel tank.
Go for it.
Chuck Norris is the only man in the world.
Chuck Norris built the hospital.
Okay, I love these because I don't know if you guys know Dan Harmon. He's like co-creator of Rick and Morty, right?
Oh yeah.
There was a bit he did on like one of the shows where they were doing like where it was like famous sayings like a penny saved is penny earned, but you only said the first half of it. So it would just be like a penny saved. Or my favorite was like hey, don't count your eggs.
Right. It'd be right.
It's just like when you cut off the end, it's just weird statements. I love that.
Picture of Chuck Norris once uppercutted a horse.
A weird picture of
Doesn't
Chuck
even
Norris.
say-
But then again, I feel like even with the second half, that one would be like, why? Why would you do that?
My second favorite one is when normal people get hit by a car, they go to the hospital.
Yeah. Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet.
Chuck Norris doesn't turn on the shower.
Chuck Norris hits his toe against the table.
I like this one. It's a picture of Chuck Norris wearing a cowboy hat with just says a bulletproof vest.
One stuck a hole with a spoon.
Giraffes were created.
Chuck Norris can rub 2 ice cubes together.
There is no theory of evolution.
Oh!
No. That was
Dude, okay, wait, actually, dude, I've come full circle.
Okay.
So I've put 2 crop Norris jokes together and finished the joke, right?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So
sweet.
you know when I read once uppercutted
gonna
a
summon
horse.
him.
You know, I said once uppercutted a horse. I said, well, what second half of that would even make that acceptable? Well, this crop Norris one is like giraffes were created, or Chuck invented the giraffe. Chuck Norris invented the giraffe when he uppercutted a horse.
Oh my gosh.
Because its neck got longer.
Watch out, Batman! I'm the world's greatest detective.
Is Batman a detective?
Yeah, dude, that's his like moniker, the world's best detective.
Is that real?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't.
That's
It's
his
the
like.
world's greatest detective. That's like Batman #1. It was under Detective Comics.
Oh,
That's his, like-
I
that's
didn't know
his, like,
that
tagline.
because like I've never seen him do detective work.
Oh no,
That's
he
like
does
his
a
whole
shit-
thing.
That's his like big thing is that he does detective work.
You can't see,
I'm
but
gonna take a
Declan is
slow
taking a
sip of
long
water.
drip of water.
Sip of water is my world shock. People are gonna hate me for this. They're gonna be like, "How dare you not know that?"
Chuck Norris doesn't need a GPS. But wait, okay, this one is it's contradicting because it's 2 memes. One of them says Chuck Norris doesn't need a GPS, but the second one says Chuck Norris once got lost.
Yikes!
Who do I believe? Who do I
Who
believe?
do I believe in these two?
He makes chocolate pudding.
You just
Chuck Norris doesn't masturbate.
These are just like statements about him. I feel like these are
Chuck
just,
Norris pulled off his foreskin with his teeth.
Chuck Norris got a computer virus.
What would be the context to that?
Coat tangle!
Coat tangle!
All right,
I'm sorry, he followed me all the way here. I told him, he said no more. I said, you're done with podcasts. You're a shitty podcaster.
You can't make podcasts.
Alright, that was good. I
Really,
liked
that was a
I got
good
kick out of
like.
that
We just
one.
went on a run there.
Alright, who's next?
I can go, but Dylan.
Dylan's talking with Kotangle right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's wrangling Kotangle back in his cage.
Can we? Hey, Dylan.
Should
Will
we
you
have a
promise you'll
pause?
cut this part out? Yeah. Can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go.
Alright.
Are we recording?
Okay. Let's go from here. We didn't stop.
There was
stop.
no
There's
stop.
no break at all.
There was no
Alright.
stoppage.
Such a natural.
Shut up.
I'll leave this.
You be quiet. We can't afford.
Alright, so the thing I
That's
want to
my
talk
bit.
about, I found a subreddit, I want to say about a year ago, probably less, called Reverse Animal Rescue. I know
Yeah,
Liam knows. Declan, are you familiar?
I'm not.
I'm
Okay.
very familiar.
It's a hoot and a half.
So the premise of Reverse Animal Rescue is that they find documentaries, news stories, any sort of video of an animal being rescued from a dangerous situation, like a hurricane, a flood. You know, they get like the video of the dog being taken out of the water and put onto a boat, but they reverse it. So it's them taking a dog out of a boat and then placing him in like hurricane water. And this happens literally all the time.
I also love the titles because it's just man throws dog back into ocean. It's like him throwing the dog back into the water.
Yeah, or a
Evil-
kitten back into a drain pipe.
Evil boyfriend steals puppy for sacrifice with help of heartless father, and it's them taking away the dog after this girl graduated, like ripping it out of her hands as she's crying.
See, that reminds me of there's another subreddit that's r/people fucking dying.
Yeah.
Where it's like that, where it's like little baby mauled to death by giant tiger. And it's like a cat licking a baby's face.
Yeah.
Installing a new Meowfler in a Tesla, and it's them sticking a cat back up into the undercarriage of a car. Like,
I like these because they create like a world where this is a real thing people do.
Yeah, right.
I imagine there's they're like, oh, we don't have enough dogs in peril.
Yeah, and it's just like him putting animals in, I don't want this animal, and he just puts it in a really weird place.
He puts it in water. All right, bye, Scruffy. Drives
Goodbye. Puts him in the sewer.
this was number 4 on top post of all time. It was originally a video of a man finding a little fox puppy with a can of peanut butter over its head. A fuppy. He found a fuppy.
Good.
With a can of peanut
combination
butter.
word.
And
Thank you.
he takes the peanut butter jar off of this fox's head, but they reverse it. And that's titled "Man Gives Fox Pup a New Hat." And it's just him sticking a jar of peanut butter on top of this fox, and the fox shaking its head in confusion. Trying to figure out what.
Man gives fox a new hat.
Oh, this one. Man calmly drowns a bat. Him sticking a bat into the
Calmly, because none of them are going to be freaking out.
Yeah,
while
right.
doing it. Everyone's going to be really calm when it's happening. So I'm just being very serious, putting
Yeah.
animals
Look
in
at this
terrible
one.
places.
This is summoning a sheep to stuff it through a fence on top of a mountain, where a sheep comes from a valley and tumbles up a mountain. They stick its head.
Yeah, then he sticks his head into the fucking. He summons a sheep from the bottom. Okay, this is how we work. He used Accio sheep and it fucking rolls up the mountain.
I don't know if you've
and
seen.
then he shoves its head into the fence and then leaves.
Have you seen the original video though for that?
Yeah, that was entertaining.
They killed
also.
the sheep.
I feel like that video is perfect because it works both ways. Because I feel like both ways it's reverse animal rescue. Because in the original video, he pulls the sheep out and then it just fucking rolls down the hill.
It died.
Just tumbles down the
It
hill.
is absolutely 100% dead. It would not survive falling on a mountain.
Well, it wasn't
It wasn't a mountain,
it was
it was a hill.
It was a very steep hill.
But regardless, he it's still both ways. It's him pulling it up the hill and then shoving it in, or him shoving it out and then throwing it down the hill. Just
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
I'd love
all,
one
folks.
where it was someone that threw it. It's they throw a dog up, and at the very end of the clip, they also catch the dog. So if it was forward, they would still be throwing the dog. It is both ways just terrible.
Or if it, I it would be funny if it was of someone like catching a dog, and so it's like man throws dog into the heavens. So it's like.
Yeah. Well, there's one that was like we just saw one. It was like when you throw a kid too high, just like catching a kid.
And they're like reaching out, like
they keep reaching up, like we gotta catch him, but he never comes down. Oh.
That's good. Animal abuse is funny.
Oh yeah.
All
All right, so Declan, you got yours.
Yeah,
what's yours?
I want to talk to you guys.
Hi, how are you?
About a guy named. Oh yeah.
You can talk to me anytime
I'm
you
really
want.
stressed right now.
Oh, yeah?
I'm missing.
Well, why don't you, just be better?
Yeah, my shoulder's right here.
Why don't you just stop?
I didn't think of that.
Hi, a message to everyone with depression.
Oh, great.
Stop.
Good stuff.
Radio poison.
Great
Radio
message.
poison.
Radio poison. Guys,
we should record that song and play it every time we say something terrible.
That's what I've been doing.
No,
I've been doing that every time.
Okay, well, first off, I started singing it.
Video
You fucking
killed the radio
eggplant.
star.
You know what?
Radio poison.
Video
Alright,
killed
go
the
with your
radio
fucking
star.
topic.
Guys, I want to talk to you guys about a man named Vincent Oscula. Alright? He is a 22-year-old architect student from the Philippines, and he is technically the only person who has ever beat SimCity 3000.
Oh.
If you know SimCity 3000,
I'm familiar.
there's no way to beat the game. But if you look at what he did, it is undeniable that he beat the game.
Declan,
Yeah.
I'm the lens for the audience, as I am.
Of course.
Yeah.
How do you beat an unbeatable game?
Well, hear how 4 years of mathematical planning and putting his architecture skills to work. If you go on online and look up this guy, there's graph paper of literal differential equations of him working through the code and how it works, diagrams, and what I think is probably the greatest YouTube video of all time.
Well, so I'd like to imagine that before the way this solves out, it's not like he fulfilled any win condition. The developers heard about what he was doing. They were just like, "Stop, you win." Okay,
we don't want to.
stop. Go outside.
We want that.
Go play football. Stop. You win. You did it. Good
You
job.
did it. Good job. Get out of here.
Don't ever play this game again.
When this concept was introduced, my immediate thought was that he somehow did an up deed, got Mario to go
cheat
through all the
code.
buildings or something.
Dude, a SimCity speedrun? Dude, technically that's a SimCity speedrun, though. Because if he's the only person who beat it,
That's the best time.
It's the
He has the
fastest
fastest
time to
time.
beat it. But no, it is scary. I want to explain to you this YouTube video, the video he made explaining it, okay? I watched the whole thing, and the satanic undertone
How
of
long
the
is
video,
it?
it's 7 minutes.
Oh, God.
And
That's too long.
and at random points, the screen cuts out black and 666 appears on the screen.
What?
There is satanic chanting happening as he's showing his cities.
They're summoning Sim.
It's very concerning. He went through
more like Sin City 3000.
He went through. It's almost funny because he's here's the newest one. It's and it's the city comes
Oh,
up.
dude, he's playing Duel of Fates.
The name of the city he built that won was Magnisanti. It was the third city he built, and each one he shows the graphic unit he used, and there's nothing I can do except for show you a picture of the city. It is just a massive cityscape of just buildings.
It's incomprehensible. So when you play, I don't know if for any of you who played SimCity, when you look at your city from afar, you can see this is a city. It looks like a town. That doesn't look like a city.
It looks like a factory.
It's right. It is like efficient city. You know what I mean? It is like
an efficient city it is. Let me tell you some stats about the city.
Fuck.
I'm imagining one of those terrariums where it's a small bottle is
Yes, it's basically this.
Okay,
Alright.
what are the chances? Do you think that
Self-sustaining.
it is possible in any future or present timeline he could win a Nobel Prize for this?
No,
You can present it
I
to-
actually have to say no because of the stats I'm about to give you.
Okay.
The stats, because not only is the video satanic, the stats are also kind of satanic.
Oh my god,
Okay,
a
you
million
stats.
people died.
No, here.
Hey,
so,
Cotangle! Shut up!
He's seducing Dylan.
So what happens
Again.
is
They told me the devil would be attractive.
Cotangle.
Cotangle's got
So, like,
Sexy hump.
there's the first thing is that there is no space that isn't a city building, and also there are a bunch of libraries because libraries max up your population.
Right.
His goal is to make the biggest population.
Yeah.
The final number he got was 6 million people living in the city, which is more than anything that's possible. There are no roads, no cars. The only way you can get around is through underground metro and other mass public transport, so like planes and stuff.
Just library
planes.
to library.
There's no fire stations. The only thing they have is of the world's greatest amount of police force. There's so much damn police that the crime is 0%. and everyone in the city is like under a militant state. Okay? So like they can't move, they can't do anything.
Yeah.
And that becomes the biggest problem, which is as great as the city is, health is up. Everything's perfect, but the average lifespan for each person is 50 years. Because even though health is perfect, there's a little bit of pollution, and the only way their life is living is going to work and then going back to their apartment. That's their entire life.
Are there
in the city.
suicide statistics in Sim City?
I don't think
Because
so.
if there were, I'm sure the life expectancy
You know what, this-
would be like 10.
This kind of reminds me of like the infamous walled city that like used to be in I think it was either Japan or China, but there was this real life city that was just like
I know what you mean.
Yeah, 4 city blocks like on each side or something.
Okay.
And it was just complete dense like building. Like every single building was connected with every other one. There was
Wow.
even like a map in Call of Duty at one point where it was,
That was based on there?
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
but,
like that's
it was completely crime ridden and like everything was terrible.
dude, that's
in
like
it.
fucking Judge Dredd. You ever see Judge Dredd?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's like everyone in the city lives in like one mega like apartment complex, but
Yeah.
it's like the size of like 10 skyscrapers.
I thought it was like
It's
one
super interesting.
continent. Like all of the world is put on one continent.
They're not. It's not
essentially,
that big, but they're big as fuck.
Yeah.
They also
Judge Dredd
have
is a good movie. Watch Judge Dredd.
They also have
This podcast was brought to you by Judge
Judge
Dredd.
Dredd in theaters.
In theaters 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Unemployment's also not great because it's 6 million people and the city's like packed to the brims. And then they also say that the whole population is widely uneducated because there's like not many.
Well, there's libraries.
There's libraries you could read if you wanted to.
But they're all
That's what it
police.
is. Dude, that's like a communist leader would be like, well, they could educate themselves.
But like they also on this website there's a picture of one of the corners of the city and like one of the blocks in the corner is just like a tiny amusement park. So imagine he's almost just messing with them.
There's
Dude,
6
no,
million
that's-
people trying to get into
that's
that
like the
amusement
tour,
park.
It's like that's like the tourist block. Like you ever see? Have you ever seen those pictures of like Brazil that it's like that's like resort and then like literally it's like a fence and like you see like real Brazil.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
these really lush hotel like in a pool and then over the fence it's just fucking like favelas.
Just
Favela.
I don't know what that is.
It's like
They're
fucking
just shacks.
I just
believe you.
shanty
Ah,
towns.
jeez.
But it's like a fucking, and that's what it is though. Like
That is
all the
what it
tourists, they go to the amusement park. They're like, see, what is it called?
Magnasanti.
Magnasanti. It's a great place to be, and they're just like people are dying like 20 feet away.
Now, readers, remember, revolt against the
Readers-
rich.
readers.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
Again, the deaf people who read our podcast.
I was reminded by Cotangle about how somebody won. I want to say it was Roller Coaster Tycoon, one of the versions of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Because what they would do is they would have a roller coaster that would launch the people on it into
yeah.
the enemy park.
Enemy park.
All of the deaths would happen in the enemy park, and all of the people in that park would go rushing into this person's park out of fear because people kept dying over there. So then he just like made infinite money just sending people to their deaths into the enemy's park, like totally sunk them, and it was making bank, and everybody's rushing to theirs because it was the only one that was considered safe.
Man, Cotangle, where were those topics when we had a podcast?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
All you talked about was fucking zucchinis.
Yeah.
Birds. And how they smell and taste.
Birds don't even eat zucchini.
Different types of bird bait.
But reporters have talked to him, and they're like, so what do you, this is what I love, he's like, so what do you have to say about the fact that everyone in your city only lives like an average of 50 years? And he goes, lifespan wasn't the main concern when I was making it.
Oh, that's scary.
I know.
He scares me.
He's an architect, but like the thing, you gotta watch the video, because like when I'm telling you it's satanic, it is very concerning. Like there is like random like flashes of like pentagrams and stuff like that. A lot of
Yeah, I like to like the interview's like Yeah, so the legs is like 50 years is the most efficient lifespan for a human being. Long enough to fulfill its purpose, but short enough to not waste. Any other questions, reporter?
No.
To the listeners, Liam just licked his lips while looking into the
readers.
microphone. To our readers.
To our readers.
All right,
You
so
can pick
is
this up
that
in audiobook.
is
form.
that all good?
Yeah, I think that.
Why do you
that's
have so
all
many
Magna
police?
Santi.
To prevent crime. Criminals are filth that should be eliminated.
War is peace.
You have 6 million people
Slavery,
living in a city and
freedom.
there's no crime. That's ridiculous. Like, it is just a military state.
Anyone who commits a crime is swiftly dealt with. Any other questions?
Have you ever committed a crime? No. I'm going to move over to that guy. Hey, you want to hear about Cropped Norris jokes?
All right, so
Chuck
would you
Norris.
guys like to choose who won this podcast?
Quick review. I did Reverse Animal Rescue.
I did cropped Norris jokes.
Magna Santi.
I did your mom.
You're off the podcast.
Your
Your pay is cut.
No, I did
I hit him with a pillow.
I did Ephemeral Rift,
Gotcha.
the ASMR channel.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah.
I would vote for
I
Ephemeral
liked
Rift.
I liked the
I
architecture.
liked Magnisante as well.
I liked SimCity.
I was gonna say Crop Norris, but Magna Santi still wins.
Hey, yes! I'm a huge... This is the only thing I've ever won. This is all that matters to me is that I win this podcast. It's how I base my entire self-esteem
Yeah, this is
on.
actually a. I'm gonna reveal it to the audience at home. This is actually a game for our lives. After 25 episodes, whoever has the most points
Is the winner.
gets to live. We all die.
I thought you were going to say this is actually just Declan sitting in a room and there's like 3 mannequins and voice messages and they're all just like, so guys, who do you think won? And then like I go into microphones and Magna Santi!
Guys, come on!
Guys, stop!
Guys, we're all either tulpas or sock puppets.
Dude, you either die a regular person or live long enough to see yourself become a tulpa.
And with that, we'll leave you. We have a Gmail. We have an email. It's
Say Gmail.
I've said Gmail
It's
like 5
okay.
times.
We have a great mail.
We have mail.
We only accept letters in the mail.
It's buriedpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, just like we get like
my gosh.
a letter with a wax seal that's like, "Dear Buried Podcast, while browsing the interwebs,
I found a
niche
quaint
porn.
Twitter page.
also P.S. included is a Polaroid of Adolf Hitler."
It's for soda.
All right, guys. So it's Declan.
it's-
We got a email. It's buriedpodcast@gmail.com.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong microphone.
Were there furries in colonial England? Like how far? Like
There were
when
furries in Egypt with the.
dude, their gods are furries.
All right, enough of
They
this.
worship furries.
Before we get like into a terrible place,
Arrows raining from the sky.
It's oh my gosh, it's buriedpodcast@gmail.com. If you find something crazy on the internet, just send it there, okay?
More like furried podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Bye,
Furry
guys. Everybody
sex
say
advice
good night.
Hey, good night, alright?
Good night, podcast.
And
Good night,
once again,
sweetheart.
I'm Declan Grogan.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Jimmy.
And I'm just where I'm supposed to be.
Good night, everybody.